Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Check them out for all three so you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. They're general readings. Use your own experience, yeah, absolutely, but also your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. All right, so we're chucking them all over the place, and the justice card is the one out. So justice, really, in a lot of ways, it's about what you're committed to. So in some regard this week, it looks like a lot of you could be signing a contract. It looks like a lot of you could be forging a partnership of some sort. There's some kind of serious commitment that you are making this week. This is where you sign on the dotted line, and in all of these different areas of life that we're about to explore, this is you kind of being really honest and open about what you are committed to, or maybe even who, and what you're not committed to. It's like a moment of pure self, or not even just self-honesty, but it's like almost like a declaration this week. Like, this is what I am interested in, this is what I'm a part of, this is what I'm committed to. So love that. It could also be that in all of these different areas of life as well, maybe you're having some kind of official or legal documentation drawn up for whatever it is that you're trying to do. For your actions and options, you've got the 10 of Cups. I love this. So for some of you, this is literally good news around signing for a home, a property, maybe even some land. For some of you, that's very possible. I've seen this combination represent a land purchase before. So that could be absolutely wonderful. Remember, the 10 of Cups is about the home. So there's a lot to do with home, property, family even. For some of you, in terms of the options that are available to you, this could be a deal of some sort, or, whether this is professional, whether it's an investment or whatever, something that you commit to this week can absolutely bring you really wonderful results when it comes to your money, finances and resources, but also your living situation. So I love this. And also for a select few of you, maybe this is where you sign the contract or the deal for, work to commence on your home. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 7 of Wands. So when it comes to communications this week, the general flavour of your communications is that there's a lot of back and forth going on, right? Now, what's really interesting is this combination here can represent, luckily it's not the 5 of Wands or the 5 of Swords, but it can represent potentially a legal dispute. Now, when I say a legal dispute, it doesn't have to be that it's like, I'm being sued or I'm going to court for this, that and the other. It doesn't have to be the heavier end of the scale. It could just literally be that the details of something that you are having to sign for or something official need to really be looked at or scrutinized that much more. And I will say, with the 7 of Wands, you got to haggle your arse off, right? Do not take the first offer. Do not take the first, don't take it lying down. You've got to be an active participant in whatever it is that you're potentially going to sign for. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, it may be that your college, school, university, etc. may try to, for some of you, they might try to reduce the funding. For others, it could be literally that they try to extend or not extend, maybe they try to make the charges bigger than they have previously. And it's almost like they're going to be doing this with no fair warning, right? It's like they're just going straight in with it. So if that is the case, make sure that you do fight it. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, there's a possibility this week that you and it's not even your boss, but there might be something that you are completely at odds with either the culture, an idea, or a perspective within your workplace. And it's almost like you're willing to die on this hill, right? Like, it's not going to be that extreme, obviously, but it's like, no, I'm going to stick to my guns on this one because there's something that you fundamentally believe that you're willing to fight for. And I've got to say, it's the Seven of Wands, which means you have the high ground. You've got this underneath the Ten of Cups, which means you do have a pocket of support, but you're going to have to show people, like, you know what, if I have to be the mouthpiece for this, no problem, but I need to know that you're backing me, right? For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I actually think this is you fighting yourself, right? I think this week you're going to become very aware where within you there is resistance to your own success or your own advancement. And this with the Justice card, it's like maybe there's something that you need to sign that you're reluctant to sign because of what it means moving forward for your business. I actually really like this. I feel like it could be a very good or a very big opportunity. When it comes to your physical health, those of you that are retired and no longer working, this was very likely to be that you have to step into a family issue, argument, or dispute in some regard to get people to behave. It looks like there's a lot of mudslinging and you're kind of like, you know what, you've got a point, now just shut up, the pair of you, and let's get on with it. For your love and relations, you've got the Nine of Swords. So if you are partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, maybe your sleep pattern is disrupted this week and it might be a point of contention. You know, your partner might say to you, you know, you keep waking me up in the night with whatever. And I think this is because whatever it is that is shaping up for you, it's taking up a lot of your mental capacity. So it's almost like there's some sleepless nights because you're kind of flip-flopping or going backwards and forwards on something because you're not sure about which is the right way for you. Obviously, if you're making a decision that's going to affect the home or is going to affect your significant other, you do need to be more vocal and a bit more forthcoming with some of the details. When it comes to those of you that are single and looking, honestly, this week you could be feeling that singledom, but at the same time, you could also be feeling that singledom, right? You might sort of have a moment where you get a bit melancholy. I'll be honest with you, this is probably going to be around Thursday. You might really start to feel it. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, I'm single, right? It kicks in and you're like, okay, this actually could be a lot of fun. Now, if you don't know, the lunar lacuna is up and out there for your joining pleasure. If you haven't seen the video telling you all about what it is and who it's for and all the rest of it, you can see that on the link in the description box below. There'll be one of those things that floats above my head as well if you just want to go straight to it and sign up. If you want to spend a year with me, it's 2 Zoom calls a month. We're going to learn to work with and manifest using the moon and the lunar cycle. So if you want to get into it, you know what to do. All right, for your money and materials, love that you've got the Queen of Pentacles, right? So earthy, vital energy. Now, this is you really committing to looking after yourself, but it's also you committing to creating the kind of financial success and abundance for yourself that really supports the life that you want to have and, you wanting to move forward. What I like about the Queen of Pentacles here is this could be somebody that really wants to help you and is actually dedicated to doing so. This is an earth sign woman, potentially Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You've got the but when it comes to your money, it's like whatever you set into motion this week, it will have long or far-reaching ripples and results. For those of when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is like literally about self-care. This is you really making a very committed, very concerted effort to looking after yourself on that physical health and vitality level, especially if you've had problems or challenges with your immune system this week. And then when it comes to your home and environment, the Queen of Pentacles is a great card for home because it suggests, so there's 2 things. 1, you could be working on the garden or the external aspect of your home. And 2, this could be where you are really establishing for yourself. Some of you could be moving, you could be signing the documents for your mortgage, you could be signing documents for a rental, you could be buying an investment property for some of you as well. Lots of really great stuff here. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care and I'll see you soon.